What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Carl from Cyber Citizen Chronicles. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today, we're going to be in the courtroom of Judge Irene Washington out of the state of Michigan. She's going to have a cyber citizen before her. I believe his charge is stalking, amongst a few other things. It's going to be a pretty short case, but an interesting case. All right, so let's get to it.
3FB 1548.
Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Allison Muller here on behalf of Glenn Milhan. Could you state your name for the record, Glenn?
My name is Glenn Milhan.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. All right, we're here for sentencing in this matter. Have you had a chance to review this report with your client?
I did, Your Honor. We went over it together.
All right. Any corrections, additions, or deletions to the report?
No, Your Honor. We would ask the court follow the recommendation from probation with just one caveat. Mr. Milhan did indicate to me that he would like to be able to use marijuana, and he doesn't currently have a medical card. So I did advise him we may have to submit a little more information. Well, he may have to get the card first, and then we might have to submit a letter. He did tell me that he uses it mostly for appetite. He has a lot of issues with that, being able to eat. So without using medical marijuana for that purpose, he would require other medication. As far as I know, he's on different medications for his mental health. And I think there's often could be, issues with taking those different medications. And he's had really some adverse symptoms. He said using marijuana has been the one thing that really has helped him with his appetite without feeling, over medicated. So that would be our only request. But other than that, we would ask the court follow the recommendation from probation.
Ms. McDuffie?
Your Honor, I don't have any issues with the recommendation. I'm just really concerned overall about Mr. Milhan, this case, his history. I don't have a good sense of, I guess I should say, where he is and what's really going on and what it's going to take to make some progress here. I was just looking at his last probation, which wasn't very long ago. I think he was discharged from that just in December. So that was also a reduced aggravated stalking charge. So this is behavior that's clearly not being curbed. And of course, we want him to comply with CMH and any sort of, orders and meds that he needs to be on. But I don't know what is necessary to actually get behavior change here. I don't know what's been tried and what has or hasn't worked. I don't know where he's been. I just don't know. So I'm just a little bit at a loss for what needs to happen with him.
Thank you. Mr. Milhan, it is your opportunity to say what you would like to say to me. I want you to know that I reviewed this report very closely. I took a look at the text messages, and I guess you call them text messages that you were sending to this individual, as well as the threats to her father and her family and exes. I'm extremely concerned. I also, took a look at the behavior exhibited towards CMH, which is outlined in the police report. And I share the concerns that the prosecutor shares about the best way to try to get you stabilized and to keep this behavior from continuing. I also reviewed that you have concerns about always being on probation. And, the bigger concern, obviously, is the behavior that gets you here, Mr. Milhan. So what would you like to say?
There's two issues I would like to address. The first being that the complaining witness came to court and got on the stand and told the judge she wanted me out and that she wanted me out. She was not wishing to testify. Now, if I had pursued it, the charges would have ended up getting dismissed for witness unavailable because she was not wanting to testify. I took the plea bargain to get out of jail due to my last case, which I was in jail for 15 months and still at the pretrial status. And the prosecutor's office, as well as myself, have phone records that is proof that I was actually innocent of that crime and that a police report was falsely admitted. I had contacted the Attorney General, Dana Nessel, about this because there's a page 33 in my transcripts that reflect fraud upon the court. And when a fraud
Mr. Milhan, could I interrupt for just a second?
Speaking freely, excuse me. This is my issue. Now, that case continuously got brought up. In this case, if it turns out to be a void sentence, which is going to be, this is going to affect this case because I've already been prejudiced. Since it's being used against me, if it turns out it's void, then all the decisions in this case has been void as well.
All right, I'm not going to proceed with sentencing today. I need to hear from the mental health department as to what is going on with Mr. Milhan. He is clearly still not stable, and I'm very concerned.
I am very stable, Your Honor. I'm not out here causing any problems at all. I'm doing
You were causing problems, sir. That's why you're here.
Yeah, but I've been on bond and I have not caused any problems. I have demonstrated good behavior. I showed up to court. I did everything that they asked me to do.
I'm not revoking your bond. I'm requesting that someone from CMH come and give me a report. And that's what I'm going to do, sir.
All right, what do you need me to do, Your Honor?
All right. Sentencing in this case is going to be adjourned until March 11th.
I challenge the court's jurisdiction. I feel that authority is being overstepped, and I feel like the court has lost jurisdiction of it.
At 10 o'clock a.m. Sir, you're treading on thin ice here, so I would suggest that you stop talking. Okay? March 11th at 10 o'clock a.m. I'm going to do this on Zoom still with someone from CMH present so I can make a determination as to what is the best sentence here, because I'm very concerned about Mr. Milhan. He does not understand the gravity of this situation. He does not understand the nature of the court proceedings. And I'm not sure that a probation sentence is the best sentence. I'm not sure that we're fully protected from Mr. Milhan, to be honest. So I'm going to adjourn this to March 11th at 10 o'clock a.m. on Zoom still. But is this Ms. Johnson's case? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to ask Ms. Johnson to have someone from CMH either provide me with a report and an update or come to court to do so via Zoom. I'll see you on March 11th, sir, at 10 o'clock a.m., okay? Thank you.
All right, y'all. So that's the end of that proceeding. Mr. Milhan, he seemed like he was going to become unhinged a little bit when the lady said something. I guess he felt like she cut him off. But yeah, I feel like this guy, man, if that proceeding would have lasted a little bit longer, he would have probably did something crazy, said something really foolish that would have got his bond revoked. Like I said, I think his original charge was stalking. I did do a little digging and I found out that he did end up getting, I think, a year in jail. But he has some other charges, so I'm not exactly sure if it was just for the stalking situation. But yeah, like I said, Judge Irene Washington, she seemed like she was kind of on the fence with this guy. But anyway, he didn't get his bond revoked. He did have to go to court again. Whatever happened there, I'm not really sure. But like I said, eventually he did end up having to do some time. All right. So with that being said, I just want to thank you for watching. Give a thumbs up to this video if you liked this content. Also subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload more videos like this. This is Carl from Sovereign Citizen Chronicles. I'll catch you on the next video. God bless. Peace.